This is an LST guide by Opio voiced by Kenna. This is the first of many guides that will hopefully guide you through your journey to mastering LST. This video is primarily targeted for those who are struggling at 20 TST with LST. LST is a pattern stacking method that allows you to obtain perfect TST efficiency while being relatively simple and fast to stack. Many top players use LST in their gameplays, and the patterns that come with LST can be applied to other stacks for T-spin as well. The fundamental idea behind LST is building a TST shape that makes the next T-spin trivial to build. This is done by doing the same shape on both sides of the wall and alternating between L and S on the left side. Coming from this idea, the simplest way to LST stack is to alternate between LS on the left side and JC on the right side. An overhang may be built either on the left side, which L or S, or on the right side, which J or C. When you have SC as the base of the T-spin, you should overhang with one of L or J, and vice versa. Another way to think about this is in terms of height. The overhangs all follow a 1-2-1-2 pattern, where 1 refers to the LJ overhang pair, and 2 refers to the SC overhang pair. There are other ways to stack the JC side, but if you aren't able to do 20 TST, you should stick to LSJC. And fractal may be made sometimes by stacking LJ on top of SC and then completing it with an overhang. Do be careful with fractals, however, as common beginner mistake is incorrectly building the fractal using SC on top of LJ, and as shown here, it doesn't work. Ever failed in 20 TST near to the top of your board? Well, the most likely reason is that you didn't double up. Doubling up is absolutely necessary to maintaining LST, and it is when you raise the head of your T-spin by 2 more than what you would usually raise it by. Like here, where using 2S and 2C will result in a height increase of 4 rather than 2 with 1 SC. This is the most common and arguably easiest double up, but do make sure that you are guaranteed all the pieces needed for the double up before executing said double up. Doubling up is probably the hardest step of LST, as doubling up requires Q vision as well as good stacking to compensate for the fact that you won't be using S and C in the stack. Doubling up requires overstack. This refers to the difference in height between where the T-spins are and the top of the stack. When the difference is large, it means that you should have doubled up earlier. If the stack is lower than the T-spins, then it becomes hard to fill in all the lines to complete a T-spin. To introduce you to double ups, here are some puzzles. In 20 TST, a double up should be made roughly every 6 packs, with the first double up starting at around 8 pack or later. Try to get 2 or 3 double ups in a 20 TST run. First of all, you should avoid wasting T-pieces. All T-pieces should be used for TSTs, especially if you are going for 20 TST. Remember to double up as well, as any 20 TST run with your double ups is RNG or luck based at the last T-spin. The most common way to get into LST is through the use of TKI flat top. I will link a website made by SWNG where you can see all the best continuations to get started into LST with. If you're struggling with entering LST, then you can reference the website. On the website, you can press M to mirror all the images. You can split the board into two parts, mentally, if you had trouble stacking. The part for just LSJC and the part that is 5 wide or the stack side. Stacking the stack side of LST is tricky at the start, but with some practice it becomes relatively simple. To practice stacking, I have created some puzzles for you to solve. Let's see if you can figure out what to do here. Making the overhang with the CPs is very tempting, but this leads to an awkward stack. Instead, we can use these CPs to fix the C dependency in the stack first. Since we have two C pieces coming up, we are in no rush to create a T-spin overhang. The stack should always be prioritized over immediate T-spins, if you can delete the overhang to future piece. Now let's try this slightly more advanced puzzle. The right side can be filled in with an LSJ box, and the upcoming C is used for an overhang. As much as I hate to give the play more advice, a lot of LST comes down to building intuition by playing more. Knowing which overhangs to build or how to stack the right side is mostly down to intuition, and playing more won't help you build such intuitions. My recommendation for training is use Tetris mode and try to do 20 TST. When you fail to stack, waste T, or break back to back, try to figure out where you went wrong. Sometimes the mistake can be far ago has 2 or 3 backs, so don't worry when you cannot find a solution to the current stack, as the mistake could happen in couple pieces further back. If you're still having any questions after watching the video, you can join the LST Utopia server, link in the description.